Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I kind of wanted to make a video talking about what I think is going to happen in Heartland Season 14, Episode 5. If you guys have not seen the preview for Heartland 1405, I will leave a link down in the description for you guys to go check it out. And that is basically what I'm basing these ideas off of when it comes to what I think is going to happen. And as well, I'm going to talk a little bit about Caleb and what I think is going to happen with his character, because all the way back in the extended trailer that was released for Heartland Season 14, we saw that Caleb fell off a bronc and looked seriously injured. So I'm going to talk about that as well in this video, but I'm going to try to kind of combine the two ideas into one video, just to honestly have less work for myself and less editing, and hopefully a more enjoyable video for you guys. So before I go any further in today's video, I need to remind you guys to please leave a like on the video if you enjoy, and to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to help me reach a goal of 20,000 subscribers. I would really appreciate that. And as well, friendly reminder, I'm in no way, shape, or form affiliated with Heartland. I don't work for CBC, I don't know cast or crew. I know nothing. Repeat. I know nothing that is going to happen in Heartland Season 14. Everything that I say in this video is just my own thoughts, opinions, and ideas. But with that being said, let's finally talk about today's video topic, which is Heartland 1405. So for those of you that don't know, there is no new episode of Heartland this Sunday. The next episode of Heartland, which will be Heartland 1405, will air on February 14th on CBC and CBC Gem. So there is a 2-week wait between Heartland 1404 and 1405. Is that the longest 2 weeks of my life? Yes, it is. Does it provide more video content for me? Yes, because I get to overanalyze and overthink everything and come up with a million, billion solutions or scenarios for what's going to happen in the future of Season 14 and the future of Season 14 and 1405 in particular. So, with the preview being released for Heartland 1405, you see a really interesting scene, I think, of Tim and Jack and what looks like to be Sam. Now, for those of you who don't remember who Sam is, I don't blame you. I have no idea why they're bringing this character back. Sam is the one who bought Big River from Tim, and Sam is also the one that wanted Amy to gentle one of the wild horses for him. And yeah, that's who Sam is. Again, why are they bringing back his character? I have no idea. Now, we see from the preview kind of what looks like, at least in my opinion, a baseball field or baseball. They're playing some sort of sport, and Tim and Jack come up, and Sam says in the preview, if you come on my property again, I will call the police. And I was like, okay. Now, why I think Tim and Jack are there is because I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure that's where their cattle is still at Big River. And maybe Sam built the baseball field, or, where they're supposed to, like graze their cattle or something. But even still, it's Sam's property, so technically I'm pretty sure he would be able to do that. But why would he call the police if Jack and Tim are on his line? I have no idea. There's obviously still more that needs to be, I guess, released or told to us before this scene takes place in 1405. But we do know that Sam or what looks like to be Sam and Jack and Tim are in a bit of an argument, if I had to guess, probably over cattle or the baseball field, or I have no idea. But apparently Sam's gonna call the police, so yay. Now, the preview actually starts off with Amy. I was about to say Amber, but no, Amy, or I guess Amber. Amy/Amber being spooked off her horse, which that horse is Kaz, and I'm very, this made me a little bit excited, and I'll explain why. Because I'm really excited to see Amy start working with horses again. If you go back, and I've said this before, but if you go back and watch Heartland Season 1 and even Season 14, one thing has never changed, and that is Amy's work with horses. In my opinion, that is what makes Heartland such a good show, is Amy's connection with horses. And I'm very excited to see storylines happen in Season 14 that allows Amy to work with horses again. And in 1404, I really liked when Lily and Amy worked together to get the wild horses out of the fire or the smoke. By the way, spoiler alert, sorry. But you know, but yeah, as far as Amy being, you know, spooked off her horse or something, there obviously has to be something that wasn't shown in the trailer that spooked him or that made him throw Amy off. Obviously, this was just a 15-second trailer, so there's not a lot to go off of. We just mainly see Jack and Sam and Tim, and you know, Sam say that he's going to call the police if they're on his property again. So, and then we see Amy being bucked off or thrown off the horse. And Amy saying that she doesn't know why Kaz would throw her like that. So I'm very interested to see what the events are leading up to these scenes in the preview and in Season 14, Episode 5. I'm very excited to see the events that take place before these scenes that were shown in the preview, because there's obviously a lot of story that is missing. All we're seeing is the scenes that they chose for the preview, which again was only 15 seconds long. And then that will lead me to Caleb. Now, if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, and by for a while I mean just as long as I've been updating you guys on Season 14, one thing that I've said before, and I will say it again because I think it is important, is that Carrie James was on set of Heartland Season 14 during the filming process quite a lot. And in the extended trailer, we saw Caleb have what looks to be a very bad accident, falling off a bull or a bronc. I think it's a bronc. And I'm very interested to see what is going to happen in this scene, what happens after this scene. And I really hope that Caleb's character comes back maybe in this episode. I love Caleb's character. I think he's fun, and I'm very excited to see Caleb be a new father, because we know from the scene of Ty's memorial in 1401 that Caleb is a new father. So I'm hoping that we get to see some scenes of Caleb with his son. And we see Amy in the extended trailer holding a baby during the scene that Caleb falls off the bronc or bull. And I'm guessing that's Caleb's baby, and Amy has a look of absolute terror on her face, because in the extended trailer, in the scene that we saw of Caleb and that accident, when he falls off, he looks lifeless, to be completely honest with you. And does Caleb die? Well, we'll leave that for another video. I do have ideas as to what could happen to Caleb following the events of this, what looks to be a very serious injury. But as I said, I will leave that for another video. But that is all I have for today's video. What do you guys think is going to happen in Heartland 1405? I'm going to go over this trailer and preview or preview a little bit more in detail in upcoming videos this week. I'm going to talk about Sam being Amy's new possible love interest. No. And also, does Caleb die? And also the future of Heartland. And just talking about season 15 and the future of the show. So if you guys do not want to miss those videos, make sure you leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye.